G'day everyone, welcome back to Aussie Dad Life. The wife has put in a Mother's Day request, so while we're in the old isolation stage, why not? She showed me a picture. She wants to make a high tea frame so that she can put some scones, cakes on, etc. So $100 on the photo, or down to Bunnings for some bits of flat metal, some 20mm flat bar, and some, I think it's about 5mm round bar steel. Pretty straightforward, pretty easy to do. So basically it's going to look like this, but obviously, you know, two lots, and then some timber through the middle for stuff to work on. So follow me along. Hope you enjoy it. Thanks. So what I'm doing here is just drilling the top bolt hole so that it can pivot. Alright, so after a bit of drilling, obviously got these, and then our bits of metal will go through there, there, there and there. We'll have our two shells. Then we've got to spray paint it black. So on to next steps, get the welder out. Alright, so safety first, let's get stuck into it. And we've got a small fire. Alright everyone, so what I'm using here, I'm just going to tack weld these on for the project, and I'm using a SIG Weld 135, which is a perfect little home gamer style welder. I'll talk a bit more about that in probably another video. So I'll turn her on and we'll get started. G'day everyone, welcome back to Aussie Dad Life. Today we're still carrying on with the tray for Mother's Day. I've got it all welded up, I've got it spray painted. I have now also coated one lot of the top. So what I've done now is we've cut 2 lengths of wood into the right lengths. I've sanded it off. It's still pretty rough, it's not supposed to be dead smooth. I've given it a coat of some stain and varnish just from Bunnings. Monocell was the cheapest stuff I could get my hands on. And yeah, so just thought I'd bring you along as we move through part 2 of this. So sit back, relax and enjoy. Thanks. Just got the paint on, don't have to be too pretty about it all. Just got to get a covering on. Obviously you can go as light or as dark as you want. For this particular one, I'm only going to go a light colour. I'll see how it dries. I may give it another coat. The first lot came out probably a bit darker with 2 coats than I first was expecting. But, you know, doesn't matter, it's for Mum. She should love everything that we give her. So, yeah. Don't forget to do the edges. I'm not worrying about doing the bottom of it because, you know, no one's ever going to see that. It's just going to have the food on there. I may do the bottoms of the top one of the short shelves, just because, you know, people are sitting down at the dining table. You know, you're going to be able to easily see there up underneath it, even though it is sitting sort of fairly close to the ground. So, you know, I don't want people to be able to see that. So I will give them just one coat on the bottom, just waiting for that to dry fully, because I painted them this afternoon. And done. So now we just let that dry. I'll tell you what. And done. Alright, now we just let that dry, for 12 hours or so. I'll come back tomorrow night and check it out and maybe give it another coat. And then we'll be ready to put it all together. Alright, so as you've seen earlier on in the video, we've painted the bits of wood. They've come up pretty good, just a nice chocolatey black, dark brown sort of colour. I gave it a little light sand off as well after I finished, just to bring back a little bit of the colour. Like I mentioned, I did 2 of them as well, one for my wife and one for the mother-in-law as well. Gave it a paint, just with some gloss black paint from Supercheap Auto. Screws are just nylock nuts, so they won't come undone. Tightened up, fairly tight there, so when you pull it out to the right length, it's not going to go anywhere, it's not going to move or slip. If you put a heap of weight on it, sure, it will collapse, but for the most part, it's not going to go anywhere. I also cut the bottoms nice and flush, so that way it sits there nice and flat. It's not rocking at all anywhere on the table as well, so you're not going to have anything fall off. Christmas, my wife likes to be able to pull these out on the fancy occasions, birthdays, dinners, dinner parties, etc. The wife likes to decorate and go to town on the food, so hopefully she'll get many years of use out of it and enjoyment. Also helps get some brownie points up for when you want to go for a fish, go out for a beer with the boys or something along those lines. So hope you enjoyed watching the video. Like I said, it's only about $30 worth of materials and a couple of hours all up just getting it put together. And like I said, if you've got any questions, drop me a line, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the Aussie Dad Life channel. I'm going to be doing a few more different projects coming up. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks.